front burner and put some pressure on, and decisions have to be made.
Something else that's on your front burner, and I guess you were at the Concession Street BIA meeting last night. There was a lot of concern going into the construction, just as Doug Conley has concern down in Ward 9 along King Street there. I mean, when major rebuilds are done to the infrastructure, there is concern from the business community. It's well warranted, but again, the work has to be done. So there was concern that this could go an awful long time on Concession Street and put some businesses in danger. Speaking with the chair of the Concession Street BIA today, the work seems to be progressing at a more rapid pace than they had feared it might not. You've got most of that construction is in Ward 7. So how is it going from your perspective?
You know, everything's going as planned. Now there's going to be hiccups along the way, but this was a very open and transparent movement that went forward, and we were open with the BIA people. We were trying to make sure that we're transparent with all the business owners. So the problem is it's a very complex, and it's one of the biggest complex or biggest constructions projects that we've taken on like this, where we actually doing a road closure, a complete road closure. So some of the business right now from Wentworth, Upper Wentworth to Upper Wellington, it's closed there. We're trying to give access onto the side streets, but it's really harming. If the walk-in business, you don't have a problem. But if you depend on the automobile and the traffic to go by, like a Tim Hortons, they're really hurting. And so that, you know, they have bills to pay, the bills still come in. It's affecting the workers because they don't need that much staff. The furniture store there, the poor guy's like, nobody even knows he's around anymore, and they're trying very hard. Now the other side, when we go to the east side of Upper Wentworth, that hasn't been closed yet. That will be coming soon, and then that's going to affect all the people going towards Upper Sherman. But we're working very hard with all the BIA, the business owners, plus the public, where we're having with monthly meetings with the hospital, Dufferin Construction, our project manager, John Copperwaite, our police, our bylaw. We're working all together, and we're making sure everybody is being kept up to date of what's happening, because it is difficult for these business owners, and I've made a couple pleas already. Let's support them. And it's one of those ones where there's some pain in here, but at the end of the day, there's going to be a lot of prosperity out there, because it's going to be one of the nicest looking BIA streets in the city of Hamilton.
And one of the problems, obviously, is the geography. That's a tight little community. And the only way you can get around that construction, all of a sudden, Crockett comes alive, or Mountain Park. I mean, I can just see the overflow, and having done coldest night of the year there, that's tight for parking, it's tight for a lot of things.
It has.
And the hospital sucks up a lot of that parking, and obviously you've got to keep emergency clear, and it's a tough little headache in a tough little neighborhood.
It certainly is, and you know, there's frustration now from the residents, because there's speeding going on. I mean, we're putting out signs, new signs every day, dead end streets, to the point where detour this way, you must come this way. People are going down the wrong way in one-way streets. We don't know what more signage we can put out. But the enforcement level, we've asked our police to enforce it, and to help with the people, the traffic calming, we've made just a temporary speed humps, and to kind of slow the traffic down. So there's some people there that are very frustrated, and they start whipping off, and they're not looking at the signs, and they're not clear in their mind. And it's making the area residents very upsetting, because they're children. They've never seen that much volume of traffic come down. And we have to work together to make this happen, go through. We got a few more months. Hopingly, they are on schedule. I got to give Dufferin Construction a lot of credit. They're trying to assist wherever they can. We're trying to put extra manpower on, even at nighttime, get some work done there, making sure the hospital is all open for the emergency sections and that people have water. It's just one of those where, you know, you're going to be criticized, but at the end of the day, everybody's going to say, wow, look what's happened here. It's getting through that little bit of pain.
And the infrastructure had to be replaced, and the street is going to be beautified, and then the Central Mountain with Mountain Park already done, and now Concession.